Hey everybody, Scott St. Solver with Classic Bass Champions Tour. We're on the water with Matt Peters. Matt's going to tell us a little bit about ways to fish the Homme Dieu Chain here. And I think we're sitting on Carlos right now. So tell us a little bit about the presentations that you use.
Yeah, so this week, the main thing is just trying to catch numbers of bass. We want to catch, anywhere. We would like to catch big ones, but 1 to 3 pounders, as many as we can catch. So we're fishing a lot of stuff that's more of a finesse presentation. Like a jig like this will work really good in the different cabbage and coontail and whatnot. Some of the other stuff that I know, myself and some of the guys are fishing are jig worms, drop shots and stuff like that. Just trying to really catch numbers of fish. And right now, it's mostly standing cabbage. The lake's got a lot of cabbage right now, and I think a lot of that will burn off by midsummer or later into the summer. But being that we're still mid-June, it's got green cabbage and 7 to 10 feet of water, and it's beautiful. It's just, but not all the cabbage. Some of the best looking stuff, and you go up to it and you don't get bit, and you go to the next patch and you can catch 1 or 2. So it's really been really random. It's going to be interesting to see. There'll be a guy or two that really figures out those key handful of areas, and when they do, they'll catch a lot of bass, and it'll be really good. But
pick something else off your deck. What would you grab to?
Well, and similar to that, this is a chatterbait. There's a lot of guys probably throwing chatterbait type baits, like Thunder Crickets from Strike King and whatnot. Great bait. It's just a bladed jig, and there again, when the jig, if you have to fish the jig super slow to get them to bite, and other times you can fish a bladed jig and actually just kind of rip it through that
So
cabbage.
that's what you're doing. You're ripping that jig through. You're
and
just
it gets a reaction strike sometimes coming out of the grass. So, like I say, a bladed jig's great for moving down the bank or down a stretch of grass and just covering water.